Thank you all for coming out to our 6th annual Hanukkah candle lighting celebration. And this is the first time we're using this venue, and what a wonderful spot for an outdoor event. Okay. I'd like to thank METV for, they'll be televising this, so if you miss anything, you can hear it again. And for the First United Methodist Church Choir, who are going to be singing a number of songs at the beginning and at the end of our program for us. And this is a hard working choir. They did a beautiful version of the Messiah yesterday. And for those of you who attended, you'll know how wonderful it was. And I'd like to thank all our Shabbat Live singing group and all of you. Now, in the program, which is on the second page of the handout, the way in which the program is going to run is we're going to start with the church choir to sing a couple songs for us. That's going to be followed by the candle blessings by our cantor Alan, and then we'll have the lighting of the Hanukkah candles, and then and after the lighting of the Hanukkah candles, cantor Alan will then go through a few traditional songs and a few other songs. We'll then take a short break, and Neil Clark is going to come just read a little short piece, and then we'll follow some additional songs by the Shabbat Live group. We'll have some traditional and some upbeat music, and then we'll have some closing words, and we'll close with a few songs by the church choir again. So once again, on behalf of Temple Bethel and all the members of our temple, we'd love to have you come join us. Our services are Friday evening and Shabbat morning services. This Friday night, we're having our Hanukkah candle lighting at our temple, and it's a beautiful event. Everyone brings their menorah, and we all light it, and then when the lights are dim, you have all these candlelit menorahs, and then everyone singing. It's really beautiful, and we'd love to have anyone come. We'd love to have a big crowd. Thank you. So I'd like to start off a little bit and just telling you a little bit of the history of the Hanukkah celebration. Our story dates back to 175 before the Common Era, when Jerusalem was ruled by the Greek Empire, and a new king, King Antiochus, ascended to the throne of Syria. He killed many Jews. He forced them into slavery and to abandon their religion. He placed the statue of the Greek god Zeus in the temple and destroyed the Torahs. His officers went to the villages to carry out the king's orders. In the town of Modin, a priest, the name of Mattathias, would not obey, and he killed a Syrian soldier. He and his sons killed the other soldiers and fled to the hills. Mattathias soon died. His son Judah, whose nickname was Maccabee, which means hammer, led his troops in an undercover war against the Syrians. After 3 years, this small band defeated the Syrians. When they returned to Jerusalem, the temple was in ruins. The statue of Zeus was still standing. They began to rededicate the temple. Legend has it that there was only enough oil to burn for 1 night, but it miraculously burned for 8 nights. If Judah did not defeat the Syrians, there would no longer be a Jewish people. Now, the real meaning of Hanukkah. Often considered a victory for tolerance, the right to practice a religion according to their conscience, it's more than that. It's a commemoration of the fervent, unwavering religious commitment. It emphasizes the ancient covenant, demanding that Jews differentiate themselves from their pagan neighbors and oppressors. The second real meaning involves the miracle of oil. The little jar of oil lasting 8 days makes reassuring and appropriate points about Jewish survival, just as the Jews confounded expectations by lasting millennia and mastering our existence. But Jerusalem in the 2nd century was a big city, as it is today, surrounded by an abundance of olive groves. The actual answer does not involve the quantity of oil, but the quality, its purity. For temple use, it could not be contaminated. So the miracle was that they found 1 uncontaminated jar of oil, and it lasted until new oil could be produced from scratch that met Jewish laws. The Maccabees were tough and courageous and determined to maintain their ancient faith. The Chanukah message is that we are supposed to differentiate, to be different, no matter how inconvenient, uncomfortable, or challenging that might be. Okay. I'd now like to call upon the First United Methodist Church Choir.
One special night now is beginning, one special Lord, miracle of God, one special light glows in the darkness, shining from the candle on this special night. Long ago we were in hiding, the hopeful beings living in despair, but in a day, God in His mercy rescued us from danger many years ago. On this night there is singing, every girl and boy. On this night we are bringing songs of gladness and joy. One special night now is beginning, one special Lord, miracle of God, one special light glows in the darkness, shining from the candle on this special night. On this night there is singing, every girl and boy. On this night we are bringing songs of gladness
I'd like to call upon our cantor, Alan Cohen, and he's going to go ahead and redo the candle blessings in Hebrew. And I'd like those members of our temple that are present to sing along with him, and the choir, now that you know all the words. Okay. Cantor Alan? While he's coming up, I'd like to recognize a couple people. Our temple president, Sandy Clark, is down here with the neck brace. She's here, and she's just recently had some neck surgery, and we all wish her well in her recovery. And Pastor Adam Zale, I haven't, is he in here? There he is, way up in the back, and he's the pastor of the First United Methodist Church. And I'd have to tell you that, you know, my wife is Christian and a member of the church choir, and so very often I go to Sunday services, and I have to tell you that the membership of that church makes me feel as at home as I feel in my own temple. And a lot of that stems from the top, which is Pastor Zale.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shal Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asa nisim labotenu hayamim hahem pazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Our cantor in past years has actually sung with the First United Methodist Church Choir on occasion. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he also sang with the Vienna Opera. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And he's a marvelous voice. Okay. I'd like to call up Stacy Rosenstein and her family to actually light the candles for us. Stacy's going to give a little description of each candle and its meaning, and her children will then do the lighting for us. And then Cantor Allen will be back, and we'll sing a collection of songs, which will begin on page 3.
The Shamish. When a Chanukah is full, 9 lights will shine from it. 8 of the lights stand in as a sort of counter, symbolizing which night of Hanukkah is being celebrated. There is 1 extra candle lit, first, every night of Hanukkah. This is the Shamish, the service candle. In the old translation, the sexton. The purpose of the Shamish is, since these lights commemorate a holy, miraculous event, they are not to be used for normal household needs. Obviously, keeping this restriction was more of a challenge before the availability of electric lights. Since not one of the 8 Hanukkah lights may be used for the pedestrian task of lighting another candle, how do the Hanukkah candles get lit? That's where the Shamish comes in. Excuse me. It is lit to do the lighting work, to prevent onlookers from assuming the Shamish is part of the Hanukkah candle count. The Shamish is set apart from the others on the Hanukkah. It is placed either higher or lower than the rest. And now I'm going to tell you what each night stands for. The first night is freedom. We remember the dedication and courage of the Maccabees.
That's the Shamish. Just turn all the way and it should go.
The first night is freedom. We remember the dedication and courage of the Maccabees. We give thanks for the freedom that is ours as we rededicate ourselves to the ideals of justice and democracy. Tonight's the second night, but even though it's the second night, we're going to do all 8 since we're together. Second night is for knowledge. We give thanks for the gift of Torah and the opportunity to study. We rededicate ourselves to the deepening of understanding our heritage of wisdom. On the third night, it's good deeds. We remember our heritage of righteousness that call upon us to remember that we were strangers in the land of Egypt. We rededicate ourselves to helping the poor, the hungry, and the neglected. On the fourth night, it's community. We remember that we are part of a larger family of humankind, all created in the image of God. We rededicate ourselves to uphold the dignity of humanity of all peoples. On the fifth night, it's land. We take pride in the accomplishments of the pioneers and builders of the state of Israel. We rededicate ourselves to support their efforts to create a flowering garden in the desert. The sixth night is hope. We call to mind the yearnings of our brothers and sisters who still live under oppression. We rededicate ourselves to keep the flame of their aspirations alive. The seventh night is family. We give thanks for the precious gift of loved ones who share our joys and sorrows. As we gather together, we rededicate ourselves to strengthening the bonds that draw ourselves to one another. And the eighth night is peace. We are mindful that, like Jews in every age, we live in a troubled world that cries out for harmony. We rededicate ourselves to the responsibility of securing shalom, peace for all humankind. Thank you.
Please join me in Mi Yamalel. Mi Yamalel Gurot Yisrael Otanu Yimne En Bechodor Yakum Hagivor Goel Ham Shma Bayamim Hahem Bazman Hazeh Maccabi Moshiach Ufodeh ובימינו כל עם ישראל יתייחד יקום להיגאל מי ימלל גבורות ישראל אותן ימנה הן בכבודו יקום הגיבור גואל העם. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Here, in days of yore in Israel's ancient land, brave Maccabeus led the faithful band. But now all Israel must as one arise, redeem itself through prayer and sacrifice. Mi Yamalel Gurot Yisrael Otani Yimna En Bechodor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ham Ma'otzu Yeshuati Lechana El Shabeach Ki kon beit tefilati V'sham toda nezabeach Le'trachin matpeach Mitzoram nabeach Hazegmor b'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach Azegmor b'shir mizmor Chanukah hamizbeach. Children of the Maccabees, whether free or fettered, wake the echoes of the songs where you may be scattered. Yours a message cheering, that the day is nearing, which will see all go free, tyrants disappearing, which will see all go free, tyrants disappearing. Rock of ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amid the raging foes were our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but your arm availed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 now dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body, with legs so short and thin, and when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 it drops and when I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 it drops and then I win. My dreidel's always faithful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Or something like that. Nelly, Nelly, Nelly the kick, Chanukah, Nelly adlik, Chanukah, Nelly ayir, Chanukah, shirim ashir, la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Nelly, Nelly, Nelly the kick, Chanukah, Nelly adlik, Chanukah, Nelly ayir, Chanukah, shirim ashir.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone. This is the Shabbat Live Trio. Once a month, we rock out for Shabbat. So we have music that ranges from traditional all the way to new compositions from either our musicians up here or from the many Jewish musicians that are composing with the liturgy of the past to new tunes of today. So you're going to hear a little bit of that tonight. We're going to start, we left off with the traditional, the dreidel song. And we are going to continue with the dreidel song. This is a newer one, a little bit more bluesy. So we hope you enjoy. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, I shall play. Oh dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, I shall play. I've been stuck inside this house with those wintertime blues, but when I play that dreidel game, you know I just can't lose. Oh dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
great miracle can happen here because it happened there. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play. Take it away, boys! Spin that funky dreidel and let the games begin. It's bound to fall on one of each non-gibble, hay or shin. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. Yes, I did. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play. I have a little dreidel and I made it out of clay. And you know when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel I shall play. Well, I'm glad y'all enjoyed that. Well, thank you, sister. I'm glad I sang it too. All right, so this is another traditional, but with a little bit of a twist. This is the O Hanukkah, O Hanukkah. Cantor, come on up and join me.
Okay.
We're going to have a couple verses in English, and then I have the distinct honor to be working with such a fine gentleman as this, my teacher and my friend, Cantor Alan Cohn, who will be doing the final verse in Yiddish. All right.
Okay,
You will, right?
I will.
Okay, just checking.
I promise.
All right. Hit it, guys. Oh, Hanukkah, festival of joy. A happy day, a jolly day for every girl and boy. Spin the wily dreidel all week long. Tell the angel stories, sing happy, happy song. And while we are singing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, give you a treat. Shiny tops to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
O Chanukah, O Chanukah. O Chanukah, Ayante Vashener, a lustiger, a freilicher, nicht da noch ein Zeiner. Alle Nacht in Dreidel spielen mir, sichtig heiße Latkes, es ohne Schirr. Geschwinder sind Kinder, die dienige Licht heglich on. Sagt all Hanissim, Leut Gott vor die Nissim, und komm, gicher tanzen und komm. Sagt all Hanissim, Leut Gott vor die Nissim, und komm, gicher tanzen und komm. Hey!
Oh Hanukkah, festival of joy. Let's have a party with loud and Sahara. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Shiny tops to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they'll shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
Happy Hanukkah, Cantor.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thanks. All right, we're going to continue on, and I'm sure this is one that you all can join in, no matter what faith or what generation you may come from. Light one candle.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their light to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become your own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. Light one candle to bind us together with peace and the song in our hearts. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they have died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is our burden, and this is our promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let
petered out.
Night we light the Hanukkah candles from left to right, left to right. Our favorite time of year is here, the festival of lights. We celebrate our victory, we celebrate our right. First you take a single candle and you start with a spark. Then you pass it all around the world, bring light into the dark. Tonight we light the Hanukkah candles from left to right. Tonight we light the Hanukkah candles from left to right. From the left to the right, see those candles burning bright. From the east to the west, use just one to light the rest. All around the world, people gather on this day. A miracle has happened, so we light the candle and say, tonight we light the Hanukkah candles from left to right. Tonight we light the Hanukkah candles from left to right. I said tonight we light the Hanukkah candles from left to right. I said tonight we light the Hanukkah candles from left to right.
Thank you. Special thanks to the trio. We have Robbie Taylor on acoustic. And we have Albert Rosenstein on bass, who's going to pass it over to his son Spencer. And Dr. Irving Zamokoff on flashlight. And my name's Deborah Polkinghorn-Shute. I serve as cantorial soloist at Temple Bethel, and it's an honor to be here. And I've paid all of the people that just clapped. So our last song, like I spoke earlier, was actually given the lyrics by one of our musicians up here. So Albert wrote the lyrics to a melody you should know if you're a good fan of the Beatles, and this is called The Story of Hanukkah. So if you feel up to it, you can get up off your tuchus and you can get ready to party for Hanukkah.
Story about Hanukkah starts long ago. We know it as the festival of lights. Constantine the Maccabees would not let go. They took the temple back in a courageous fight. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Hanukkah's here. Light the candles one by one. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Hanukkah's here. Spin the dreidel, have some fun. People burning, burning for 8 days and nights. A miracle of God has just been done. Menorah at the window, burning candlelight as we celebrate the rededication. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Hanukkah's here. Light the candles one by one. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Hanukkah's here. Spin the dreidel, have some fun. Fry the latkes in the pan at home. Spin the dreidel, then watch it land on Haitian gimel or none. Happy ever after with each Hanukkah. Celebrate the rededication. Candles
some fun. It's Hanukkah tonight. Thank you very much. Happy Hanukkah, and come join us every Friday night at Temple Bethel of Bradenton. Thank you. Hey, my pleasure.
That's our wonderful Shabbat Live group. And, you know, we never know what they're going to come up with. Sometimes they have a Western theme and they're all dressed in cowboy outfits, and they've taken all our Jewish melodies and they put them to cowboy songs, and next time it could be classical. So it's really an awful lot of fun. I just want, in my closing words, I just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and participating. And we're going to have 2 closing songs by the First United Methodist Church Choir. And while they're coming up, I just have to tell you a quick story. Just before I was coming up tonight, you know, my wife said to me, "You can't go in front of all those people with big bushy eyebrows." Well, you know what happened. So if you see her, tell her what a nice job she did. Okay. Because that looks great from my side. Okay. Okay. I'd also like to thank a friend of mine, Dave Reister, who fixed our menorah so it would stand up. We've always had to lean it against the temple. And Dave, I don't know where he is, but if you ever need anything fixed around your house, he's the guy to get. He can fix anything.
You're welcome.